Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this May the 8th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a wonderful Monday out there. Everybody's having a wonderful Monday evening as well out there as well. And I hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay. Uh, in today's forecast, we're going to be talking about the forecast for your Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, we're going to take a look at the weather radar across the nation. Also, take a look at the watches, warning, and advisory map across the United States. Also, we're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center overview and a few other products they issue from the Storm Prediction Center. And also, we're going to take a look at the southeast sector of the United States. That is the satellite imagery across our region. Okay. If you have not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Smash that subscribe button and you're in. You get my forecast twice a day on here. Love to have you. Don't hesitate to smash that subscribe button. Just hit it. And you're in. That's all you got to do. Alright, and also like these videos, share these videos with others. It helps out more than you know. And let's go ahead and get the show on the road here. We're going to start off in the northeastern portion of the United States, and we're going to work our way around. Across Maine, all the way back into, also back into Michigan and Wisconsin, eastern, southeastern Minnesota, eastern Iowa, eastern Missouri, all of Illinois, also Indiana, northwest Ohio as well. We got portions of the central bound all the way into Pennsylvania, back over toward New York, back to Philadelphia, Washington D.C., North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, all the way down into Georgia, all the way back down into Texas, back into Kansas City, also back over toward Denver, Colorado, all the way back over to southern Canada, and also over to Montana, North and South Dakota as well, and Minnesota. You're included as well. We are in the yellow slashed area here over eastern North Carolina. Could be some severe weather. Also, again, over here in portions of Texas and portions of Oklahoma and Kansas as well. Down here in southeast Texas, around the Houston area, there could be some flash flooding possible. Got a little rain shower there maybe in California. A little bit of mixed precipitation over Nevada. Also portion of Utah. And again up here in portion of Oregon and Idaho and portion of Montana as well. Back over toward Vancouver, Oregon. Canada, back over to Michigan, Wisconsin, back over to Minnesota, eastern Iowa, central and eastern Tennessee, around the Atlanta metro area, down into Columbia, South Carolina, back toward Charleston, toward Wilmington, North Carolina, Raleigh, toward the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Washington D.C., Philadelphia, New York, Boston. All of y'all will be clear and pretty, and the weather will be nice. It's high pressure, heat, humidity, and moisture that will be around on Tuesday. Will be continued to slowly push to the south. We head through portion of this week. Alright, we got shower and thunderstorm over portions of Florida through Georgia, Alabama, Louisiana, back into Texas, Colorado, New Mexico as well, all the way through Missouri, Iowa, western Minnesota, back into North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, eastern Montana, back into eastern Washington, Wyoming as well. Also in the northern portions of Colorado as well. Got some mixed precipitation also in Colorado, and in the yellow slashed area there could be some severe weather in that vicinity. Also over here in the red slashed area in Texas up to Oklahoma, you may have some flash flooding possible. And over here in New Mexico, we got some possible critical fire weather issues. And also we have mixed precipitation over portions of Utah, back into Nevada, all the way back to Montana, back up toward Vancouver, Canada. And also over here around, well, east of Vancouver, Canada, excuse me. And also some thunderstorms over southern Canada as well, back toward Vancouver. Also in the northern Washington state, got a little bit of mixed precipitation over here in Oregon. But pretty much dry across the forecast area. Okay. Let's take a look at the mixed. I've got thunderstorm activity pushing off the thunderstorm over North Carolina. Excuse me. Also back into Virginia, West Virginia through Ohio, back into portion of Michigan, in Minnesota, northern Iowa, Guyana, back over to Mississippi to Panhandle, Florida. As well, Texas. All right, Guam looks pretty good. We got a little bit of Rico as well. Got a few watches, warnings, and advisories across the nation, and for your location. Excuse me. Slowly coming up. Here we go. It popped up. Yay! All right, but we got some fire weather issues over Maine, back in the portion of New Hampshire, back into Vermont. Got a little bit of frost advisory for northern. Let's see, Vermont as well. Portion of eastern Kansas, back through central and southern Missouri, back into southern Illinois, southwest Indiana, and western Kentucky. Got a special marine warning off the South Carolina coast. Got a few flood warnings in effect for Arkansas, down into Texas. Got a few severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing too as well in Texas as well, scattered in these yellow areas here. Also got a few thunderstorm warnings in southern Minnesota, back over to western Iowa. We got a red flag warning. Fire weather watch for Nevada. Got some frost advisory over northwestern California. Got some hydro issues over central and eastern Montana. Still got those river flood warnings over portions of north, south Dakota, and also Minnesota. Also right along the Illinois and Missouri border as well. Got a flash flood warning in effect, or flood watch in effect for one county there in Illinois. Excuse me. Also, we got some flood watches, flood advisory over portion of Idaho as well, and also eastern Oregon as well. Alaska got a few special weather statements, and around the Hawaiian chain islands there on the central and south side got some gale warnings in effect. All right, we're moving on to now to the Storm Prediction Center overview page for severe weather today, and a few in there, a few other products we're going to be looking at. Here we go. It came up. Louisiana, Texas. Also over here in northern Mexico, scattered activity over the west. Got that marginal risk of severe weather over portions of Iowa, and also southern portions of Missouri. As you can see, we got watches in blue here, extending from eastern uh, and southwest. Trying to get through most of this here. The MDS, that was for that warts. That's pretty much over Texas. Hail report, we had 9, and there's 2 there, and there's some up in here. As well, it's quiet across the lower 48. So trying to get to so that way you can see it, but it's not going. Well, anyway, the southeastern United States, and there it is. You can see we got cloudiness across Florida over toward Alabama, ports of the Carolinas, all the way back up into eastern Tennessee, also into Kentucky. Eastern North Carolina looks pretty good. Got a few high clouds there, and off in the coastal waters, got a few shower and thunderstorm in your vicinity. All right. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Everybody continue to stay safe and well. Enjoy the weather. It's the only weather you got. Consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and I will catch you back in the next.